बंद हो गया क्या टीवी? ओके, टर्न ऑन बोथ द टीवी. কিব জয় জয় গৌরা চান্দে আরতিক শোভা. কিব জয় জয় গৌরা চান্দে আরতিক শোভা. জাহ্নবী তট বনে জগমন লোভা. জাহ্নবী তট বনে জগমন লোভা. কিব দক্ষিণে নিতাই চান্দ বামে গদাধর. কিব দক্ষিণে নিতাই চান্দ বামে গদাধর. নিকটে অদ্বৈত শ্রীনি বাস ছত্রধর. নিকটে অদ্বৈত কিব বসি আছে গৌরা চান্দ রত্ন সিংহাসনে. কিব বসি আছে গৌরা চান্দে রত্ন সিংহাসনে. আরতি করেন ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগণে. আরতি করেন ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগণে. কিব নর হরি আদি করি চামর ধুলায়. কিব নর হরি আদি চামর ধুলায়. সঞ্জয় মুকুন্দ বাসু বস আদি গায়. সঞ্জয় মুকুন্দ বাসু ঘোষ আদি গায়. শঙ্খ বাজে ঘণ্ট বাজে মধুর 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 বাজে. শঙ্খ বাজে ঘণ্টা বাজে মধুর 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 বাজে. শঙ্খ বাজে ঘণ্ট বাজে বাজে করতাল. শঙ্খ বাজে ঘণ্ট বাজে বাজে করতাল. মধুর মৃদঙ্গ বাজে পরমরসাল. মধুর মৃদঙ্গ বাজে পরমরসাল. শঙ্খ বাজে ঘণ্ট বাজে মধুর 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 বাজে. শঙ্খ বাজে ঘণ্ট বাজে মধুর 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 বাজে. গৌরাঙ্গের আরতিক শোভা জগ জন মন লোভা. গৌরাঙ্গের আরতিক শোভা জগ জন মন লোভা. গৌরাঙ্গের আরতিক শোভা জগ জন মন লোভা সাঙ্গের আরতিক শোভা জগ জন মন জগ জন মন লোভা জগ জন মন লোভা জন মন লোভ গৌরাঙ্গের আরতিক শোভা গৌরাঙ্গের আরতি জগ জন মন লোভা নিতাই গৌর হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল নিতাই গৌর হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল নিতাই গৌর হরি জয় নিতাই গৌর বল হরি বল নিতাই গৌর হরি বল হরি বল কি বহু কোটি চন্দ্র জিনি বদন উজ্জ্বল কি বহু কোটি চন্দ্র জিনি বদন উজ্জ্বল গল দেশে বনমালা করে ঝলমল হল দেশে বনমালা করে ঝলমল শিব শিব সুখ নারদ প্রেমে গদ গদ শিব শিব সুখ নারদ ভকতি বিনোদ দেখে গৌরার সম্পদ ভকতি গৌরার সম্পদ নম ওম বিষ্ণুপাদায় কৃষ্ণ পৃষ্ঠায় ভূতলে শ্রীমতে ভক্তি বেদান্ত স্বামী ইতি নামিনে বিষ্ণুপাদায় ভূতলে नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरा भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Nitai Gaur Sundar, Jaya Nitai Gaur Sundar, Nitai Gaur Sundar, Jaya Nitai Gaur Sundar, Nitai Gaur Sundar, Jaya Nitai Sundar, Jaya Nitai Gaur, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Jai Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतवचनार भक्ति वेदांत समय जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद महाराज की नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट अष्टोत्तर शत श्री भक्त सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद महाराज की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोगोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की श्री श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगामय जमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की समवेत भक्त वृंद की ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga. On and now? Okay. Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Bihari, Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Bihari, Jaya Gopi Janna Vallabha, Jaya Girivara Dhari, Jaya Gopi Janna Vallabha, Jaya Girivara Dhari, Jasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Sodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Jamuna Tira Vanachari, Tira Vanachari, Jai Radha Madhava, Kunja Vihari, Radha Madhava, Kunja Vihari, Jaya Gopi Janna Vallabha, Girivaradhari, Gopi Janna Vallabha, Girivaradhari, Jasodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana, Jana Braja Jana Ranjana, Jamuna Tira Vanachari, Tira Vanachari. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. We'll do the Mangalacharan now. That will be in the screen also. And also you will have a folder if you like. Either way you can put the Mangalacharan Prabhuji. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Enai Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaham Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunath Nitam Tam Sajivam Sadhitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakha Nitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha kalpatarubhya sasya kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavinebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langheti girim Yat kripatamaham bande Sri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Ishwaram Chaitanya Devam Harihi Om. You can repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Jiti, Chapter 6, Text 6, Dhyāna-yoga. प्रभु उधर भागवत गीता लगा दीजिए. Last time we read 5 texts. Right now we are going to read the remaining 5, 6 to 10. I don't know what is the page number. Tell somebody so that if 262. Also it is in the screen. You don't need to worry about the. Okay. You can see there also. Bandhuratmatmanastasya yenatmaivatmana jitaha anatmanastu satrutve vartitatmaiva satruvat. Translation. For him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy. There are some microphone Prabhuji additional. Can somebody read the purport?
The purpose of practicing Eightfold Yoga is to control the mind in order to make it a friend in discharging the human mission. Unless the mind is controlled, the practice of yoga, for show, is simply a waste of time. One who cannot control his mind lives always with the greatest enemy, and thus his life and its mission are spoiled. The constitutional position of the living entity is to carry out the order of the superior. As long as one's mind remains an unconquered enemy, one has to serve the dictations of lust, anger, avarice, illusion, etc. But when the mind is conquered, one voluntarily agrees to abide by the dictation of the personality of Godhead, who is situated within the heart of everyone as a Paramatma. Real yoga practice entails meeting the Paramatma within the heart and then following his dictation. For one who takes to Krishna consciousness directly, perfect surrender to the dictation of the Lord follows automatically.
Very good. So one time a person was going in his street, very educated man, learned man and rich. Then he saw a beggar and a banyan tree. He just sitting idly and, taking the sun bath. Then the man asked him, "Hey, what are you doing? You're doing nothing?" Then he was silent. Then he asked again the questions. "You are doing nothing?" Yes. Then he was silent. Third time he asked to the beggar. Means he looks like very weird. Then he was asking, then he asked, "What I have to do?" "You have to go and work." "Okay, by doing work, what I do?" "Going work, then you earn money." "Then by earning money, what do you do?" "By earning money, you buy home, buy a car like me, be educated and be healthy and fit." "By doing that, what?" "Yes, by doing that one, be happy." So he said, "What I'm doing? I'm happy." So you are saying me so many processes of being happy, but I am happy myself now. So the point is, what is the happiness? So the degree of happiness is divided into Bhagavad Gita 3 levels. One, happiness is in mode of ignorance, mode of passion, and mode of goodness. Everybody in this world is conditionally, constitutionally happy. In one way, means there are people who live in one city, they say that my city is best. They confuse, you are in Dublin, oh, Dublin is the best. We live in Cupertino, they said Cupertino is the best. Then you live in New York, they say New York is best. So the thing is their condition. And the mind business is to cheat you to remain in that conditional state. It doesn't go out of that conditioned state. That's why people fail to come to appreciate this spirituality, because the mind tells, why the heck you go? Today is such a nice weather, cold weather, take a blanket, watch a movie, isn't it? Mind will tell you. Then he said, okay, I listen to my mind and I sleep. But when you step out one, and I said, no, I wanted to do self-realization. Last time we read about a particular purport about peace. And peace is not a free gift. Just like you say, a Tesla car, is it a free gift? No. You have earned money, paid money to get it. Any car you're buying, you're paying money. Any kind of opulences, you're paying for it. So how come the attributes you're talking about, such as steadiness of the mind, satisfaction of the mind, and happiness of the mind, these three things is an element of the mind. And we talked about the element of intelligence is memory, sleep, and discrimination. Intelligence means you need to take sleep in order to be intelligent. What is said as per scientists is you need to at least take a 6-hour sleep. Sleep means a proper sleep, which is if you take a sleep at 9 p.m. until 4, your sleep is fully complete. If you take 12 to 6, your sleep is 75% is complete. If you take again 2 a.m. to sleep at 10 a.m., your sleep is still half complete. So you need to regulate your sleep, because these are all the factors of the intelligence. So similarly, the false ego, also another one, which is, what is the element? Proprietorship. Means proprietorship, aham mameti. Everything belongs to me. And then third one is I know. Have you seen? If you talk to your kids, what they say? I know. If you are going anywhere in this direction, somebody says, do you know, have you read Bhagavad Gita? I know. When you go distribute Bhagavad Gita, what does it by I know means? What does it I know means? Tell me then, what is the 7th chapter? Tell me, I asked you. I know. Okay, tell me in 6th chapter. How many chapters Bhagavad Gita? Then he's failed to. So it is not about I know. So the false ego will never allow, and it will be always self-defensive. Defensive means if you do mistakes, you will admit. You will very rarely find a man who will admit it. Isn't it? You will very rarely find that he admit his mistakes. You found out the mistake, again it's a big problem. A wife and husband, it's a big problem. You find a mistake, who finds the mistakes? But nevertheless, even the parents find the mistake of the kids, do they acknowledge? Unless there is some problem. Why? Because our false ego says that we are right. False ego will never tell you that I am wrong. How to overcome that false ego? When you become a gentleman. But if you are going in a directions, you hit somebody, probably earlier days, 10, 20 years ago, there are people are nicer. They say, okay, it's my mistake and all. Nowadays, if you say mistake, that guy will do lawsuit to you and then many other problems. So everybody wants to defend themselves knowingly, unknowingly, by false ego methods. So what are the things that mind is telling? Mind's ability is how to make him as your friend. Then how can you say that my own mind is, how come it's my own enemies? People say, like, title in news, CNN, or all this says, enemy within. They say, okay, in USA, the enemy within. Who are they? People, they will criticize about the interest of the USA. India, they will say enemy within, or people, those who are criticized against India. So first you need to know enemy within my heart, which is my mind. And how to know that the mind is my enemy? How do you know? Can I give an example? How do you know your mind is your enemy? Mind is not steady. Mind is trying to tell you some satisfaction. The business of the mind is to engage you in much sense gratification. Sense gratification means today you have gone to New York. The mind will tell, what is in New York? Go to Las Vegas. Then you go to Las Vegas. What is in Las Vegas? Go to Hawaii. Go to Hawaii. Hey, what is in America? Go to Africa safari. You go there. What is there in there? Go to New Zealand. So the mind business is never keep you happy in any substance. And what it takes is, it ruins all your profit what you earn in the purpose of sense gratification. We miss the purpose of life because of the usage of the mind in the wrong directions. So how to teach the mind? That's what we say, that the spirit soul is the self. That needs self-realization. And that self needs some food. And that food is spiritual topics. Initial days you may be feeling very bitter. Isn't it? Oh, what you're talking, mode of goodness, mode of essence. I am having in my car, I am having all the things I am going enjoying. Why the heck I come and sit and waste my time? I am earning money, I can enjoy my money. Isn't it? But that money, sense gratification will never give you a full-fledged satisfaction. It can give you a relief of your anxiety. Why do people take alcoholism? Because of relieving or forgetting something which is bothering them. We are here to remember about Krishna. We are not about to forgetting something. But people want to forget. Why do we go to vacation? Too much of work. I need to forget all my coding and algorithm. I need to go and spend some time in the beach. And the mind will never try to give you educate in the sense. So what you have to do? You have to feed mind with the appropriate knowledge. The mind must be trained. That is the thing, our Ashtanga Yoga, which is starting with Yama, Niyama. Yama and Niyama. Those are principles, these are the two legs of the mind. Discipline, what has to be done. Discipline, what not has to be done. Steve Jobs, great Steve Jobs, when he do a strategy meeting, a 3-hour strategy meeting with his executives, what he does? First 2 hours, they discuss what they don't want to do. That is the thing they said. Because once you know what you don't want to do, it is easier for you to know what you want to focus. Otherwise, the world is ocean. Oh, I want like this in iPhone phone, like this, I like this. You make it crazy and nobody likes it, right? So the point is, the elimination is important. And our Vedic scriptures also stray, yama and niyama. Means what I don't want to do. How many of you have decided in your life what you don't want to do? Or you don't know? What is coming in my pocket? What is coming in my activities? I am just grabbing it like a puppet. Because if a purpose-driven life is really knows the time and where to put the investment is. A purposeless life is hang around. Okay, today I got something, okay, I got a call, I get it. Then you move around. So that is the thing, like the beggar problem is, his thing is, I'm already happy, but we are experiencing in the life and coming to the stage that when I get the happiness. And the thing what he's saying is, conquer the mind is the best of friends. For one who has failed to do so, his mind will remain the greatest enemy. But the thing is that we do not know the nature of the mind. The mind nature is obstinate. It's very obstinate. You say my kid is very obstinate. Mind is like child, very obstinate child. So let's read the text 7. Are you okay? Jitatmana prasantasya Paramatma samahitaha Sitosna sukha dukkhesu Tatha manapamanayo. Can somebody read the translation? There is a microphone. Yeah.
For one who has conquered the mind, the super soul is already reached, for he has attained tranquility. To such a man, happiness and distress, heat and cold, honor and dishonor are all the same purport. Actually, every living entity is intended to abide by the dictation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is seated in everyone's heart as Paramatma. When the mind is misled by the external illusory energy, one becomes entangled in material activities. Therefore, as soon as one's mind is controlled through one of the yoga systems, one should be considered to have already reached the destination. One has to abide by superior dictation. When one's mind is fixed on the superior nature, he has no alternative but to follow the dictation of Supreme. The mind must admit some superior dictation and follow it. The effect of controlling the mind is the one automatically follows the dictation of the Paramatmana or super soul because this transcendental position is at once achieved by one who is in Krishna consciousness, the devotee of the Lord in unaffected by the dualities of material existence, namely distress and happiness, cold and heat, etc. This state is practical samadhi or absorption in the Supreme. Hare Krishna.
It's very good. See, the continuations of this same, the who has conquered the mind, he is dictated by the super soul. So super soul is there in everybody's heart. Sometimes people say that why super soul is not guiding me. I met in an accident, why super soul did not ask me to brake? Or why I fell into electric shock, why super soul did not ask me to do things. Otherwise, there are many things happening. isn't it? There are many murders, many violent acts, very violent crime. Super soul is in the heart of that person also, isn't it? Who is committing crimes. Super soul is in the heart of the person who is getting victimized. So how come the super soul is not holding? So that is the called free will, destiny, the karma, the resultant things which is manifesting. So that means whatever you are seeing as an interactions, it is our own positions we bought it here. Such as you are born in an ex-family, your child is born blind, or a child is born physically disabled since birth. Did he start any karma? He just same child born in a Stanford hospital, 5 child, one is looking handsome, one is a blind, another is physically disabled, another healthy. So what do the child made mistakes? They are not starting their karma. They are just born. Let's say January 10th they are born, so they have not hit anybody. They did not do anything. So what is happening to them? They carry forward karma from their previous lives, which you do not know. You as a bank, you know account. If you are a manager in US bank, you know the account of my US bank. How do you know the bank of America? Only you have a master credit history of that person. And that is the credit history maintained by Chitragupta. Our Yamraj Chitragupta maintains all our credit history. Don't think that we cheat the government, you cheat my husband, you cheat my wife, cheat my neighbors. You may be cheating that person, but Chitragupta is recording all your activities. And there are people say there is no more. What is that to control of the mind? But people say you do mind power. There's a tablet last time I said called Medha tablet. Have you got? I forgot the name. Ramdev Baba sells Medha tablet. So tablet you take, you become Medhavi, means more intelligent. But these are all subtle things. This is not by you increase your blood circulation or by taking some beetroot or something, then you purify your blood. Mind is not a gross element. So how many things are subtle? The element of soul is 3 things, as I mentioned: mind, intelligence, false ego. Mana, buddhi, ahankar. Iti mein bhinna prakritir ashtadha. So this body is all my hand and all is earth, water, fire, ether, which is blood and corpuscles, bone and all these stuffs, right? But mind is subtle. Intelligence is subtle. And if you get a sabun and wash, by washing in sabun, soap, I got a better shampoo. You can clean your hair, but not the mind. Can you do by buying a shampoo and now I did my shampoo, my mind is better? Can you do that? Anybody can say that? So because it is not gross. So for the subtle one, you need a subtle medicine. And that subtle medicine is given by Lord Chaitanya. Cheto darpana marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam srekaireva chandrika vitaranam vidya vadhujivanam anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam purnamrita swadanam sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. So first word is Cheto darpana marjanam, means like a mirror. If mirror is accumulated with dust, can you see it? You need to cleanse it. Marjanam. And how does that cleansing happens? By constantly hearing the spiritual sound vibration. That's what we chant. People, yogi chant Om, Om, Om. So we are chanting Hare Krishna. The Om is inside Hare Krishna. It is a package. You don't need to be feeling bad that Om is not. Om is inside in our Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So when you are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you are also cleansing your mind and consciousness. So without your knowledge, you do not know how deep you may get a mirror and I can tell you to everybody, and you go and clean, you can say that probably it took 35 minutes, it took 45 minutes, 2 hours. Some say that I need to go to Home Depot to buy some other scrubber to clean it. How deep the mind or the darpan or the mirror is accumulated with dust. So that's the reason Krishna has given us that controlling the mind means you are guided by the super soul. Super soul will speak to you. If a person is not steady, not peaceful, always disturbed, the super soul also doesn't talk because he's not in harmony. Just like you go in Yosemite deep mountain, you're hiking, your phone will get the signal? No, right? So it is like a signal, getting the signal from the super soul. You need to be in harmony, then only you can talk. If you don't have a signal, can you talk to your wife? To another phone? No. And that signal comes by purity. And purity is the force. And how the purity comes? By constantly chanting this mantra. Then only your consciousness, your mind will be pure. The mind is beginning, starts with impurity. And what is the impurity people say? Manda buddhi. Chanakya Pandit says, whenever you have a bad desires or something bad mind, you delay the program. Whenever you have good things, you do it immediately. Suppose you had desire today that I wanted to donate some money to Yogpit today. You do it today. But if you have desire, इसको जाके मैं review खराब दूंगा आज. इतना मेरे को mind के गोली खिलाया. Then you delay it. क्योंकि you are going to send a bad review. For anybody, I am not saying about me. Let's say your plumber did something. I am going to write a bad review. Just delay it. Because why harm somebody? You know, they did bad, but who knows? It paid pilat, right? So I am giving an example. So Chanakya Pandit says, in order to really develop a better mind control, first thing is execute the good things immediately, delay the bad things forever. Once you delay it, suppose you are writing the bad review about because your plumber something screwed up your home, whatsoever, you are not happy, immediately get your phone, one and write bad. Maybe he lost another $2,000 for your thing. But if you let's say delay it, maybe tomorrow you are in a better mood. Anyway, he might have done something, get another guy and fix it. Because you cool down. The hot mind, when you execute things, then you cannot talk. So that's what conquering the mind, there are techniques which will be given because the business of the mind is chanchalahi mana Krishna, pramatha balavardhena. Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita, the mana is very chanchal. Chanchal means is unsteady. You are here now. Your mind may be somewhere else. You may be not listening to my katha. You may have gone to your India also, your own property, how you are going to buy. Somebody might be something else, isn't it? So that's the thing he's saying. Jitatmana prasantasya. The super soul is already reached, for he has attained tranquility. So that means who has attained tranquility, he has controlled his mind. That is the symbol. What does tranquility means? He is peaceful. Persons, let's say, Edison, who invented the bulb. So when Edison was his home, he was burnt into ashes, full fire. And he is sitting outside. Definitely 911 is there, but sitting outside, what he said, he was not disturbed. Let the will of God happen. And he is very faithful. Now people go cranky, oh my God, now you get somebody, then he may slap you because my home is burned. So unsteady and steady means I cannot define unsteady. If there is an earthquake, we'll see how many people are steady. Maybe it pokes me, he may be running around, isn't it? I'm not saying you don't need to run, because many earthquakes are coming also, right? So it's likely unsteady mind. And steady mind means how you are responding to an event. Are you very reactive? You reflect yourself in a bad situation. When something happened, how reacting you are? Extremely? Or you are taking control of yourself? People say, like, control your mind, right? Control your tongue. They say, have you seen? How many of you taken? It is not, I'm not questioning you now, privacy, but you reflect yourself. That in that situation, whether you are able to manage or you are able to let it go. That is the question, that if you are not tranquil, that means you have not controlled the mind. That is Krishna is saying. And if you have not tranquil, that means your super soul is not reached. That means you are not sync with super soul. So what is the fundamental things? Fundamental thing is controlling the mind. The basic foundational thing is tranquility. And how to attain tranquility? By constantly really thinking about the mind and controlling the mind. Because mind can tell all the time bad about others. It is a natural duty of the mind. But self's duty is to put on his steps in the shoes. Our Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj used to say, when you get up, you get the shoes and hit 20 times the mind. When you go to bed, get the broom, hit 20 times the mind. Because mind is always obstinate. That means you tell the mind, my dear mind, do not be obstinate. In relationship, you become obstinate. In many situations, you become very much obstinate because of the possessions of the mind. So let's read the 8, we'll know more about things here. Jnana vijnana triptatma kutastho vichitendriyaha yukta iti uchyate yogi samalostrasma kanchanaha. A person is said to be established in self-realization and is called a yogi or mystic when he is fully satisfied by virtue of acquired knowledge and realization. Such a person is situated in transcendence and is self-controlled. He sees everything, whether it be pebbles, stones, or gold, as the same. Can someone read the purport?
No one can understand the transcendental nature of the name, form, quality, and pastime of Sri Krishna through his materially contaminated sense. Only when one becomes spiritually saturated by transcendental service to the Lord or the transcendental name, form, quality, and pastime of the Lord revealed to him. The Bhagavad Gita is the science of Krishna consciousness. No one can become Krishna conscious simply by mundane scholarship. One must be fortunate enough to associate with a person who is in pure consciousness. A Krishna conscious person has realized knowledge by the grace of Krishna because he is satisfied with pure devotional service. By realized knowledge, one becomes perfect. By transcendental knowledge, one can remain steady in his conviction. But by mere academic knowledge, one can be easily deluded and confused by apparent contradiction. It is the realized soul who is actually self-controlled because he is surrendered to Krishna. He is transcendental because he has nothing to do with mundane scholarship. For him, mundane scholarship and mental speculation, which may be as good as gold to others, are of no greater value than pebbles or stones.
So it is exactly this knowledge and science which is said, and is called a yogi when is fully satisfied by the virtue of acquired knowledge and realizations. So what exactly the knowledge you're getting, It says in earlier days in one school, people used to, I said this story one or two times in Livermore. Again, I'm repeating here. We used to do Ramayana, right? So in the school, people used to do Ramayana and the kids used to learn from the Ramayana, the morals. So that is the main thing. So in the school, there is always an inspector. School inspector comes and visit and assess the situation, how they're teaching, imparting knowledge. The teacher is imparting knowledge to the students. So the school inspector said that he's going to come for a visit. Then he said, oh, nice that you are coming for a visit on the Ramayana class, because that will be good. So the Ramayana was there. Then this teacher, the school inspector came. Everybody watched a scene on that day. And that day was likely Ramayan's one Parva. And the inspector was there. And he said, oh, good. Then after the session over, then the inspector said, okay, I'm going to ask question. So he asked the question. Who break the dhanu? Because it is like the Sita Swambar, right? Before that. So who break the dhanu? Then one student out of this, before the completion of this statement, he raised his hand. Very lamba haath uthaya. Then the teacher was in a problem because that is a nonsense guy. He doesn't know anything. Why is he raising hand? So the teacher is indirectly, hey, niche kar, Sit down, maybe by mistake he did, because he will give wrong answer and he will be in a problem because teacher has their assessment they did their performance review, their teachers, school inspector, those who know earlier days. So the teacher is kind of indirectly, no, I know the answer. He's like very enthusiastic. So the school inspector say, okay, tell Baba who did it. Sir, I didn't do. Then the teacher was like, okay. He said, why? Because I know teacher always accuses me. Something breaks, he said, I did it. So that guy, school inspector, is very, what he's going to answer, he doesn't know. Then the teacher says to him, sir, don't believe, he did it. So he is telling to him that he did it. Then the school inspector, he was baffled. What am I going to say? No, I know. He's already nonsense. Anything breaks, he does it. Then he said, I know, I need to go to the headmaster. Then went to the headmaster. Headmaster then, I know that class, always that student causes problem. Maybe he has done it. We need to investigate. Probably he has done it. So when he was listening, he said, I don't know what I go. Let me go to the founder of the school. So the founder of the school, when he was there having tea, and he went there. Sir, this is the thing I'm asking, who broke the dhanu, the question. Then the founder is saying, really? I have plumber, he can fix it. But that's not a problem, we can fix it. It happens sometime. Anything breaks, chair breaks, table breaks. The teacher going wild, the school inspector, his head is going wild. This is the knowledge. So Kali Yuga, the self-realization is like this. People say, got meditation? Yes, we've gone for 1 hour meditation. What did you do? 45 minutes they slept. What is meditation is not sleep? Because I was teaching someone, he's saying, Prabhuji, can you tell some meditation? What? My dad doesn't have sleep. Well, we are not teaching meditation for sleep, but I gave you chant Hare Krishna mantra and you come to me next day. After 5 days, I talked to him. What happened? Very good mantra you gave. What happened? He is now sleeping. Because the mantra is not tasty for him. By chanting 5 times, the guy went to sleep. So he sleep with the mantra. But that is not the purpose of the mantra. But the people who get... So what self-realization will get it? Will you get any self-realization? No. So the self-realization here, what is saying? Such a person is situated in transcendence and is self-control. So self-control. A person who is self-control, who has conquered self, and that person is how to know his symptom? He is in tranquility. In heat and cold, happiness and distress, no matter wherever is, he is in tranquility. And that tranquility state is very hard to accomplish. Even though who is the richest man? Elon Musk, is it tranquility? Do you think he is self-control? Maybe on his own. But he has so much of money. By money, he cannot buy the mind. If you have $1 million money, he there, like beggar story I gave you, right? Okay, I earn. By earn also, are you satisfied? You are getting sense gratification. I am happy. So this sense happiness is very difficult to understand. Let's read the text 9. Sruhun mitrari udasina madhyastha dvesya bandhusu sadhusvapi cha papesu samabuddhir visisyate person is considered still further advanced when he regards honest well-wishers, affectionate benefactors, the neutral mediators, the envious, friends and enemies, the pious and the sinners, all with an equal mind. How many of you really look into equal mind? Let's say your sala aaya ghar pe. You order pizza and all the things. And somebody from distance relative came. Are bhaiya kidhar aaya? Isn't it? Would you see equal mind? It's very hard. Because unless, don't try to fake it. Try to be real. If you are not there something, say it. You don't need to announce it here publicly. But say to your heart, yes, I am not there. So how to come there? Yudhishthir Maharaj is having this quality. You know Yudhishthir Maharaj? Do you think he was equal to Duryodhana? Yes. Even after so much of humiliation, he wants to give back this kingdom to him. He wants to give his blessings. If Duryodhana comes and takes, I want to take, he wants to offer it without any enmity. So it is very, very difficult to think. Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj always says, how to know that you are advancing spiritually. You are advancing spiritually, the sign of that is pray for your enemies. You want to give advice to our Mr. President here? That how to think? In a political level, they are envious towards each other, isn't it? They want to kill, they want to harass, they want to humiliate. Have you seen any leader is likely honest well-wisher? Who is a honest well-wisher of an enemy? Are you honest well-wisher for your neighbors who is causing problem? For a parking problem, other problems? So that is the thing, this is an advanced state. Beginning stage is two things, tranquility and self-control. That is the beginning stage. Advanced stage is think good about your enemies. Think equal to all. It's a very higher state. How do you think equal to all? Oh, I am an Indian. How do I think equal to Pakistan? Isn't it? In a self-realization process, it's different. But when you are in a process, now you can question, then how can Krishna is teaching all the things and he asked Arjuna to kill the things, right? But those are the things which is the nitty-gritty of this spirituality. The dharma has many branches. So if you are in one branch, you better to learn about that branch. You are in apple branch, you learn about apple branch. You are in a grape branch, you learn about the grape branch. So there are many branches of the dharma, 10 branch, dasamula viddhi. So you have to learn those 10 branches of religion, then you come to the state. So here it is saying, sadhusu apicha papesu samabuddhir visishyase. Whether you are a saintly person, whether you are a sinner, I look at you in a same equal mind of my honor. I offer obeisances at the same pace in my heart. And that is the advanced state of a spiritual person. The advanced state of spiritual person is not how much donates he is, how much charitable he is, how much big fan of he is, etc., etc., how much knowledge, how much Sanskrit he knows. No. How much he considers his enemies to be his friend. Okay, let's go to read the 10. Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam rahasya sthitaha ekaki yatra chittatma nirasirapi ragraha. Translation is like this. A transcendentalist should always engage his body, mind and self in relationship with the Supreme. He should live alone in a secluded place and should always carefully control his mind. He should be free from desires and feelings of possessiveness. Can someone read one paragraph of the purport? The back, yeah, go ahead.
Hello. Krishna is realized in different degrees as Brahman, Paramatma,
Paramatma.
Paramatma, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna consciousness means concisely to be always engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord. But those who are attached to the impersonal Brahman or the localized super soul are also partially Krishna conscious, because the impersonal Brahman is the spiritual ray of Krishna and the super soul is the all pervading partial expansion of Krishna. Thus, the impersonalist and the meditator are also indirectly Krishna conscious. A directly Krishna conscious person is the topmost transcendentalist, because such a devotee knows what is meant by Brahman and Paramatma. His knowledge of the absolute truth is perfect, whereas the impersonalist and the meditative yogi are imperfectly Krishna conscious.
Thank you. Can someone read the another paragraph?
Nevertheless, all of these are instructed herewith to be constantly engaged in their particular pursuit so that they may come to the highest perfection sooner or later. The first business of transcendentalist is to keep the mind always on Krishna. One should always think of Krishna and not forget him even for a moment. Concentration of mind on the Supreme is called samadhi or trance. In order to concentrate the mind, one should always remain in secularism and avoid disturbance by external objects. He should be very careful to accept favorable and reject unfavorable conditions that affect the realization. And in perfect determination, he should not hanker after unnecessary material things that untangle him by feeling of possessiveness.
Thank you. Can someone read the next one?
All these perfections and precautions are perfectly executed when one is directly in Krishna consciousness, because direct Krishna consciousness means self-abnegation, wherein there is very little chance for material possessiveness. Srila Rupa Goswami characterizes Krishna consciousness in this way: Anasaktasya vishayan yatarham upayanjata nirbandha Krishna sambandhe yuktam vairagyam uchyate prapanchakataya buddhya hari sambandhi vastana mumukshubhi parityago vairagyam falgo gatyate. When one is not attached to anything but at the same time accepts everything in relation to Krishna, one is rightly situated above possessiveness. On the other hand, one who rejects everything without knowledge of its relationship to Krishna is not as complete in his renunciation. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1 to 255 to 256.
Thank you. Can someone read the last paragraph?
A Krishna conscious person well knows that everything belongs to Krishna, and thus he is always free from feelings of personal possession. As such, he has no hankering for anything on his own personal account. He knows how to accept things in favor of Krishna consciousness and how to reject things unfavorable to Krishna consciousness. He is always aloof from material things because he is always transcendental, and he is always alone, having nothing to do with persons not in Krishna consciousness. Therefore, a person in Krishna consciousness is the perfect yogi.
That is the thing. So we should know, because people reject it, that they reject their home. I am looking forward to get a van for our center. Today we discussed in our mission statement. If anybody has a van they want to donate, you are most welcome. It can be utilized for Krishna's service. So we have kids, we will bring them for teaching from nearby schools. We will also feed people, senior center and all prasadam, something. And we'll also carry books to distribute books. So the van will be utilized. So if you have anyone who knows, who wants to donate, you're most welcome, because we are, what is saying here, mumukshevi parityaga vairagyam phalgu kathayati. So one should know, prapanchaikita buddhya hari sambandhi vastuna. So we are not renouncing here just at the sake of renouncing. We are engaging in Krishna's service. Because the person who doesn't know how to engage, they renounce everything and which is fruitless. The life is given by God, isn't it? You need to utilize it. If you have land, If you make mango trees, is it not good? You produce so much mango for your parents, for your grandparents. Is it not nice? That's the best thing. But if you are producing for Krishna, that is the transcendental service. Similarly here, people are renouncing. There is a person who became Tyagi. He said he has so many cars, he has houses, he has renounced everything. That's nice. But know how to engage in Krishna's service. We are here requesting people now. We said, how come I will renounce? Yes, I am requesting you donate your van. If you have anyone, we are going to utilize for Krishna service. Do you believe that if 20 kids come here and they learn about Krishna, are you happy? If you say another 50 prasadam hot plates, khichdi take to a nearby senior center, do you think you will be happy? Isn't it? Do you think we carry the whole Bhagavad Gita, what you are learning, to somewhere else in Alamo or Oakley or Mountain House or Tracy and distribute to the people? Are you happy? That's the thing. So when you are bringing values, then the people get motivated to service. And Krishna here saying, Dhyāna-yoga, especially he is saying, remain alone. But this is not the actual message for this Kali Yuga. Can you remain alone and practice meditation? It's not possible. You will watch a movie in an hour. If you remain alone, you will do something else because you are not trained well. If you're not, then you can do something. It's very difficult. Or you will call someone by the phone. Maybe your mom, maybe your friend, maybe your brother, somebody else, isn't it? It's not possible to remain alone unless somebody is very advanced in devotion. So what we do, that's what we are creating this center to not remain alone. We are asking you to come associate with the devotees, which is like-minded people, who wants to advance spiritually, who wants to learn about the life, purpose of life. Your life is gone. As you believe, most of you, how many 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, half of your life is already gone. So remaining half of the life is there. You should know what is my purpose of life, what I should learn from this thing. We are teaching here the basic steps. So we are not keeping lonely. In Krishna translation, what is saying? He should live alone in a secluded place. He's saying right now I'm saying different things. Because this was the meditation process for a Dhyāna yogi. For whom? Those who wanted to advance in the perfection in the meditation. But in the Kali Yuga, meditation process is like the one example I gave, the school teacher. You can relate? So he's not going to, there may be very rare persons who may be achieving the perfection. But achieving perfection in this age of Kali is chanting this holy name, Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam, eva kevalam, kalo nasteva, 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 gatir anyatha. There is no other means, there is no other means, there is no other means. What is that means? Chanting of the holy name is the means. Chanting of the holy name is the means. Chanting of the holy name is the means. It is not said one time. Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam, eva kevalam. How many times? 3 times. So that means it is giving so much emphasis. And in this age. But the mind, what I said, an event of false ego is, I know everything. So you can try it out, but you will be failing. You will fail in such endeavor. So what is the endeavor you should do? Only thing which is offered by Krishna in this age of Kali is chanting of Hare Krishna, which we are going to chant now one round. Okay? So we have 5 more minutes. We'll take some reflections. So we finish the 5 sloka. So microphone is there. If anybody has any questions or any reflections, we are also broadcasting through Zoom or no? Zoom we have stopped it now. Okay. They can join through our social media, right? YouTube and Facebook, etc. Okay, so anyone has any questions or any reflections, you're most welcome. Microphone is there. You didn't get it? Nobody has any reflection? Don't be shy. Otherwise I'll ask somebody. Mahesh, your Dhyāna-yogi you became? Your complete meditation? Okay. Give the microphone to Mahesh. What is your...
Hare Krishna. So, Prabhu, I like that while advancing in Krishna consciousness, like, yeah, the purity is the force. That's what you when I started coming here, you started mentioning about that. That's true. When we practice more and more and regularly and with determination, so the way the things will come on the way with a good understanding. And then the other point, like regarding the more about the enviousness, all those things, that is like more important in a spirituality. Other way, like with the Krishna or Guru or anybody, like when we think about that way, that is very dangerous in person. So we should be more careful and get the guidance. So by associating with the devotees and hearing good Krishna Katha, that will help us. So those are the few things I feel good today.
Excellent, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Anybody likes to add?
Thank you.
Don't be shy. Raise your hand. Sharing reflection is the best thing. What you learned or any special point? Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. So Yukta Vairagya, Rupa Goswami was writing, right? So
Yeah.
false renunciation is good. We may not be able to, we are not there at still. Even Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj, he used to travel in a converter vehicles and preach. But how do we know that if I am really enjoying sense gratification or I'm going the other side? How do we strike a balance?
To using the vehicles.
Yukta Vairagya.
Yeah, at that time, because it was Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj's time, India was ruled by British, and hardly people have any vehicles. And Bhakti Siddhanta Maharaj used to go in a Western vehicle, right? That time, because he has done austerity 9 years, just sitting in one place, 192 rounds, and eating only how much? A little bit of rice, water only, every day. Can you do that one? If you don't have that much of capacity, then those kind of persons who can, he used to wear his bathroom in Radhakund as Western toilets, like 1925 into 1915, that time. Because he has made, Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj says, we are not to be shy, we need to be relevant. But unnecessarily from our side you make your own toilet as a golden toilet because you have enough money. That is unnecessary extravaganza, right? So, and there is no need to imitate. Vaishnava Kriya Mudda Vijnana Bhujya. So ordinarily some greater Vaishnava, we cannot understand them. But we should remain in our own position. So positions, whatever our position, whatever situation financially, economically, socially, we are remaining in that. So that is a nicer thing. So there is no extravagance. Now you can say riding a vehicle is a status. It's a necessity. Otherwise you're physically disabled, isn't it? But if you are riding in a horse chariot in 101, that is maybe another status quo. That's the thing. So those things which was considered status symbol 50 years ago, which is not necessarily a status symbol. Maybe you are keeping a helicopter is a status symbol or a flying car. But in China, flying car is also becoming a necessity. In maybe 100 years, it may be a necessity. So in all situations, nevertheless, it is yourself you can know whether you are truly advanced or truly renounced. Or you are becoming a fashion show for no reason, right? But we are ordinary people. On the other hand, we should not also imitate a greatest Vaishnava like Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj. Okay, good point. Any last comment? Then we'll go for chanting. One more reflection.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
One point I just thought while we were discussing this regarding renunciation. So renunciation is something which is possible when we possess something. So we may think that we possess this body, but it's like this is also not something, this is just given to us for some time. So practically renunciation is not possible, right? Like what can I give up which I don't possess actually?
Yeah, it is a question, the assuming that you possess, that is, it is said. So that till the time you come for renunciation, then you know that I don't possess anything.
Yeah.
But by the time you are not yet there, so you know that I possess. My house is mine. Your house is yours. Your car is yours. That we possess right now. We are not non-possessiveness. But the thing is that how do I engage in for service of Krishna? Right?
Yeah.
So that's why renunciation from your perspective, that is a more higher state. That nothing belongs to me, because the body also belongs to, that is a conversation between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sanatana Goswami. He wants to commit suicide. He said, how can you commit suicide when that body is not yours? So what is going to be destroyed?
Yeah.
So yeah, in that sense, yes, that renunciation is a higher level of understanding. Because our understanding that we understand that these are all mine. The kingdom is mine, I'm a king, let's say, or I'm a businessman, then this business is mine. So in that, assuming that is the portfolio you are talking about, and you're renouncing gradually so that you develop a temperament, a habit of renunciation.
Yeah.
Otherwise you will cry. Because if you too much of, you lost in stocks, you lost in money, you'll cry like crazy. So if you are already renounced, you're not too much attached, then you won't mind if something you lose, right? Like Edison.
And on a lighter note, this house, if I think I possess, it is possessed by the bank, not even me. The house, what we claim as a mortgage, so it's like even the bank possesses that, it's not me.
Yeah, exactly. So it is everything, you are a loaner. So the body also you got loan from God, because we don't own it. It is given as a based on our interest from the previous birth, that you are going to 100 years or 70 years you live in this kind of body with this type of facilities. Yeah, but we are loner in one way if you see. But don't get confused. Nevertheless, our goal is to practice the Krishna consciousness in a positive note. So with this one, now we will do our mind control. And the mind control is by chanting this holy name. Are you ready? So there are some chanting is there. Come on, Prabhuji, there is in the room, in the table, there is my chanting bead bag will be there. Can you get it? So please give everybody one bead. So till the time, sometimes people ask, what can I give to the center? You are most welcome to get flowers. Don't get too many fruits. Some like puja saman, like battis and all, and ghee, oil, etc. So some all the things you can definitely bring if you like, if you want to. Huh? The key is there. Okay, I can take one. Get me one bead then from Arpit. Key is there also. What car? No, you think, bro, just right. Everybody got the beats? Probably put the Hare Krishna mantra here. I think Hare Krishna mantra is going on background. Is it that one or is it from your? From the. Okay, from morning they started. Okay. So we'll chant a pranam mantra Prabhupada. You can, if you don't know, you can listen and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Panchatattva mantra. Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Nam Prabhu ki. How did you feel? Everybody joyful? Yes. So Prabhuji, can you put the ISKCON tricentralvalley.com, the website? In the meantime, Arpit, get ready for the kids who will sing the nursing prayer, okay? Can you put the website? So just we had our council meeting today. We finished 4:30 to 6 and we discussed a lot of things. And as you know, we have many branches here. Our Yogpit Snacks and Bakery, which they supply. We have newsletter team. We have a Bhavana boutique, which is open. And we have a lot of things which is coming from India. One suitcase is coming in 2 weeks, like your bead bag, your agarbattis, your ghanti, all kind of puja samagris will be also supplying here. You can see the website. Where is Sadasiv? Huh? Yeah, he is our designer of this website. He did. So you can see there are various things, all our programs, and you can also log in and create your portfolio by your Google and Gmail or Facebook. And it is easy for you to even give donations, or even if you like to buy, shop some things. I'm giving some basic guidance of the website. Yeah, the Sadasi Prabhu did. In shopping portal, there are various things are there. Snacks you can pre-order if you like to do. All our things are $9.99. It's a donation based, fundraising based. And there are also some special language books if you like to also make a pre-order you are doing, especially snacks one. And there is also go to the programs. Where is the events you go? Yeah, programs. Programs? Go to the programs. So we have like Saturday program. What time to what time it is? As you know, it's Saturday evening. And also we have a Triveni Sangam, which is Tuesday virtual classes. And also, what is the events, right? Event is where in the main menu? No, this month event, we go to the main menu. Yeah, homepage. Yes. So the upcoming events for the entire month for our Saturday programs, what is happening, you'll be able to see it here. And there are various things. So please log in yourself and you go to donate also. Yeah, so donation also nowadays it's easier. You can make a donations and you do by Apple phone.
Yeah, it's almost all of the phones. I mean, you're saying the device wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Can you click on go next? Let's see what is coming.
You can select
Let's
one.
choose
Select some amount and yeah. That's so almost all the major payments are supported. Yeah, you can give the information and you can see that.
So it's Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Venmo and PayPal. Everything is there, right?
Yeah.
So these are all integrated well, and you get the receipt, and it will be easier for us to also give a tax receipt for the next year if you do through our portal. So it is not occasional, so that every time whatever you do, we can get a tax receipt easily. We can give you. We are going to give for 25 also, but we are trying to make it more efficient way, so that all your payments as a portfolio profile is there. So it's easy. So pretty much for donation side, if you wanted to also volunteer, you want to do right cooking.
Yeah, we're going to soon open up in the contact us form. If you go to contact,
Yeah.
we will have a drop. Yeah, choose what here contact us. Oh, it's okay. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the drop down there. Yeah, third one there. Yeah. So there it's. Oh yeah, a different area. What are you contacting us about? So they can, if they're interested in a seva, they can choose one of the options there and contact us saying, I'm interested in this seva.
Okay.
So there is one way to reach out for us.
Yeah. If you like to also be, engage in any of the services.
Yes.
Like we have a cooking service. If you are interested in doing, Hema is there. So if you like to, Saturday people bring from cooking at their home, and they basically it's a volunteer donations. So they do it. So similarly, there are many other services you can be part. You want to be a teacher also in kids classes. You can be a teacher. You have a music. You wanted to teach something. You are most welcome to connect with us. Okay.
And sign up, Prabhu.
Huh?
Sign up on the site. Yeah.
What is sign up?
Oh, the login there. Login.
I mentioned that
Okay,
earlier.
okay.
That please everybody, I will like to request, please log in and create your profile and at least try to check next week. You can buy something. Let's say buy bread, which is $9.99 nowadays, just to see how it is going. We are doing testing. We just launched this year. So we wanted to make sure that we are getting your email confirmation and you are able to pay it, and also you are going to fulfill it here. So please tolerate in case there is mistakes, okay? But I would highly recommend to create your profile. So anything you give, any donations and all, it will be there in your profile, so it will be easier to disperse and manage.
You can historically track all of your orders, like you can download the receipts, everything. Even you'll have in your email. And the classes for yoga.
Oh yeah. Also, this is good thing. Thanks for men's yoga classes. We are starting on Wednesday. Shamlal Prabhu, he is our teacher, and also Sutra Malika will be. So Wednesday 45 minutes class, 6:30 to 7:15. Please enroll. And women's class also starting with, where is Mataji? Shraddha Mataji. Yeah. So that's also starting on Thursday. So please don't be shy. We are giving you first 1 or 2 classes, free class. You're most welcome to come and experiment. You don't need to pay. And you don't need to sign up. If you don't like, you don't need to come. But at least we are offering it here. So that 6:30 to 7:15 on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday for men, Thursday for women. So please, I think next to next week you are going to do it. We'll send out a WhatsApp message. And last.
Yeah, it's supposed 14th and 15th. This next.
Yeah, probably may need to extend one more week.
Okay.
Because that is Makar Sankranti. So probably we'll
sure.
go we'll go maybe the 21st, 22nd. That time we'll do a free class. 1 or 2 free class we give. So that you can come just have understanding what is taught, If you don't like, you don't need to be enrolled. And also you can enroll like once for the whole year, and it can be utilized either for yourself, for your wife, this whole package. And you're putting the gift card, right?
Yes, the gift card.
What is the gift card?
So under shop, if you find there's a gift card. Yeah.
So the gift card is pretty much, if you wanted to also donate to your friends, they can buy like our snacks bar, or Bhavana boutique will be open, so they can buy, let's say, a chanting mantra, which you are saying, like $20. You can buy something. So if you can give a $51 a gift card, just like Amazon gift card, you can utilize for, you don't need to do a transaction multiple times.
Yeah.
And you can buy for yourself, and you can utilize for your kids' class or any one-time classes.
Yeah. And it's redeemable multiple times. Like if you can do partial payment, that's also supported. And there is an FAQ section there which explains the rules and regulations for gift card usage. So please feel free to.
What is the expiry? No expiry?
There's no expiry.
There is no
all
expiry.
the gift cards right now have no expiry. So we could still launch with expiry, but right now they're not expiring.
Yeah. So these are the things you can get. Okay. So this is about website. My humble request: please sign up yourself. It's a one click. You log in. Everybody has a Google account, Facebook account, right? Either you can log in through Google or Facebook and try to explore and help us contribute in the things. Either you want to be volunteers, you want to do something, and if you have any ideas, you're most welcome to provide in the contacts. Okay. So let's do the Narasimha prayer, and after that we'll have prasadam. Okay. Who is ready for? Give another microphone will be there, right? Please sit down. Come, because the camera has to open. Okay, sing now. Play the mridanga. Okay. Where's Kartal? Okay. Kartal should be there. Give the Kartal. Hari wo. Projo, key kahan gaya? It's mother kept it inside. Kept inside, that's a key.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Daine. Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha. Shilatankanakalaye. Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimha. Yato yato yami tato Narsimha. Paher Narsimha Hridaye Narsimha. Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapade. Narasimha Madim Sharanam Prapade. Tavakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Sringam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare.
Sahadrita Narahari Rupa Jagadish Hare Jagadish Hare Jaya Narsimha Dev Jaya Narsimha Dev Jaya Narsimha Dev Jaya Narsimha Dev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jaya 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 Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Everybody wants to sing Mahaprabhu.